This is my 15-minute break before anybody talks about me not working. I want to give a PSA. I want to highlight some really important work that I think is being done that I don't think that people know about. I think in general, people are confused about what the Forest Service does. They confuse us with the parks. And even within the Forest Service, I think that we don't know fully what each other is doing because there's so much going on. Okay, so today I'm going to highlight some work that is super important. And it's being carried out by a fellow named Greg. Greg is a wonderful member of the team. He brings historical context to a lot of really important conversations, and he's a person who's always scheming up ways to make things better. Yesterday, he got me all riled up with a fist bump, and I'm ready to do work. Okay, that's the kind of guy you want on your team. He rattles off Theodore Roosevelt quotes, like, come on. Anyways, what Greg does is he manages the seed orchard. He's a seed farmer. He has an entire, like 40 acres or something that he's farming. He puts together test plantations, okay, for the tree improvement program. One of the things that the Forest Service does is they actively try to make stronger trees for whatever traits. And then we test them out in the field, and Greg is the one who sets all of this up. And it is highly detailed. Look at this. It's all color-coded. Specifics, like seed lots go in specific places. Like, this is good work, okay? And right now we're doing Ponderosa pine for 4 different traits. Growth, drought tolerance, gall rust, and there's one more that I can't think of in this moment. But, those are all very important things that you want, to be better, to be put back on the landscape, right? Most of us live in wooden houses. It would behoove us to pick trees that grow faster. I think it's going to get a little bit hotter and drier. It would behoove us to find, specific material that does better in that. Okay, and that is what's going on here. I'm just the henchman today. I just go out and follow the the map. But there's some serious, thought and preparation that goes into all of this. And putting them into the ground in and of itself is difficult, right? Yesterday we had the timber crew out here helping Greg, and now they're helping fire. Okay, so it's this theme of we are doing these really important things, but there isn't enough bodies to necessarily complete the work, because timber has their own things that they need to be doing. There's things that I should be doing, right? Greg, in all reality, probably needs, 3 solid people. And he's got 1. And the one that he's got is part of the probationary thing where he got fired and got brought back. And we're all just waiting in limbo to hear about that. So again, there's important work going on here. We don't necessarily have the resources that we need to complete the work. All the while, we have an axe held over our head of people are going to get fired. We just don't know who, and we don't know when. Okay? So, I just want to bring a little transparency to the experience and then show people, there's good work going on. So, I hope you all have a wonderful day.